Hola! Happy Puerto Rican Day. All right. Welcome back on Cooking with Chef Puff. We always definitely bring you the good stuff. All right, today's Puerto Rican Day, and we're going to be having a traditional Spanish meal. Basically, we're going to have fried plantains. We're going to have some chuletas seasoned with sazon, and we're going to have beans and rice with white rice. Okay, so without further ado, I already sliced into the banana itself, the plantain. All right. So basically, once I sliced into it, then you start peeling it back here. Just take your time to do it. If you break the banana, it's okay. It's okay, but these are good. I like these. Just take my time. All right. So, there's a couple of steps that you have to do when you're making fried plantains. All right. But it's very simple because it's basically going to be a double fry. But I'm going to cut these in the size that I do want, the thickness. About what I'm looking for. About 1-inch pieces here, at least. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just take these plantains and just put them in a bowl. Put them in a bowl and set them aside because I want to show you exactly what I did when I cut the banana, okay? So basically, cutting off the tip. All right, then what I usually do, matter of fact, I'm going to come right down the line here. Get a nice good cut. I'm not cutting all the way into the banana itself. I just need to pull back this skin on this banana. This is the hardest part for me. But I'll try to do it as neat as possible. Right, there we go. Beautifully done. I'm getting better at it. Before, I wasn't really too good. I was butchering the banana. This is actually the first time that I actually have it in one whole piece. All right, look at that. I actually did good. And voila, there we go. So it's kind of early right now, but I started my food preparation, and I'm gonna actually drain my beans. And once I start draining my beans, we'll move on. All right, I'm gonna start right now preparing my beans. All right, I have to drain majority of the liquid off these kidney beans. As you can see, yes, it's a very large can of beans. Yes, this is going to be some delicious beans and rice. All right, and I have over here the seasoning for the rice. I have the sazon, I have the adobo, and garlic powder. All right, and I also have in the refrigerator, I have a nice chunk of salted pork that I then chopped and diced up. That's also going in too. All right. So let me get this big can open. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Let me get this lid off. See? Now I want to get to pouring my juice in my beans. All right. I think I should have got a bigger bowl, but this will do. All right, I gotta get all the rest of the beans out. All right. There we go. Camera lady stealing the beans. Here comes my oldest daughter stealing the beans. It always happens when it comes to beans. All right. Now this can I'm using is 6 pound, 12 ounces. Yeah, it's a lot of beans. We love beans and rice. All right, so I'm gonna pick it up and you see the juice. That juice I'm gonna let drain into there because I am going to use that juice later on to bring the beans and rice together. All right, so when I'm ready to make the beans and rice, but before I let you go, I'm gonna say that all this is being cooked on the Blackstone griddle. Just the beans and rice, the rice, everything is done on the Blackstone griddle. All right, so when I started cooking, we'll move on to the next step. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hola. Welcome back with Cooking with Chef Puff. We bring you the good stuff. All right, today is Latino Day. All right, and what are we doing? We're doing everything on the Blackstone griddle, from beans and rice to the chuletas, the pork chops. All right, we're gonna start with the beans here. Gotta get some oil in here. Get some EVO, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. All right, now I gotta cook this this salty pork down. All right. Oh yeah, she's ready to go. She's ready. All right. Like I said, it's the best thing in the world to cook on a griddle because you can do everything. I'd rather be outside than inside. And I'm gonna render this pork here so it gets a little bit of crispiness here, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, let's continue on with making these beans and rice. Ooh, we got shots fired over here. All right, if you can see the bacon in there, it's rendered down. It's got, you know, nice and crunchy look like there. So now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add my garlic powder, my adobo, and my sazon. All the information will definitely be in the ingredients. And I'm gonna give it a nice little mix here. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil here. Give it a nice little mix. All right. This is very easy to make. Very easy to make. I mean, everybody makes their Spanish rice and beans differently. Okay, now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add my beans to it now. Add all my beans to the pot. Believe me, there was more beans than this, but some people got a hold of it. Now all you gotta do is just give it a good mix. Nice good mix. All that flavor mixed up in there. Beans nice and coated. All right. Now, this is when it comes together. You're going to put back the majority of the juice from the kidney beans. And basically, these beans are basically done right now. Depends on how much liquid you want in. All right. And the beans are done. Now what I'm going to do now, I am going to put the top on, push it to the back out of the way, turn that burner off. Believe me, the griddle still stays hot. Now, we have a rolling boil here. Now, I'm using white rice, instant rice, so this is very simple. This will go very quickly. All right. All you got to do, I'm using 3 cups of rice and 3 cups of water. All right. All right, I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to take it off the stove. But now I am going to check the temperature on the oil, which she should be right about there. She's almost there. She's almost there. A little bit longer. So when the rice starts to, actually the rice is starting to boil right now. I'm going to take this and move this over just a little bit. And get the rice going right here. Because that's the hardest part of the griddle right here. And let me just give it a little mix here. Because this is white rice, instant rice. So I'm supposed to make it come to a boil and then remove it from the stove. And let it sit for 5 minutes. And instant white rice. Alright, so let me get it to a nice rolling boil. We're almost up to temperature. And when she comes up to a rolling boil, we'll move on to the next step. All right, the rice has come up to a boil now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cap it and remove it and let it sit. All right, now I'm going to take my skillet and move it right back into the middle where the heat is at. All right, dinner's almost ready, believe it or not. Then I have to do the fried plantains, but we'll do that after the pork chops. So I shall return. All right, it's time to start doing the pork chops here, the chuletas. All right, the beans and rice is still on the burner here. The rice is off to the side here, it's doing its thing. Now we're gonna get these chuletas in. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. These chuletas came all the way from Ohio, from a butcher. And I've been saving them for a special day, and today's a special day. Today is Puerto Rican Day. This is for to all the Puerto Ricans out there. Bon appetit. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a fry. You ain't got to be worrying about oil spilling everywhere, anything like that. And I'm just going to let these cook. So, when I put that last one in, we'll move on to the next step. But before I go, I just want to say, with that sazon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. There's one main ingredient I forgot to put in the beans and rice. I know people are going to talk about it. but I forgot to put the sofrito in. All right. And I'm going to put it in now. All right. Now I'm going to give it a nice good, oh yeah. Ooh, this pot's hot. Oh yeah. There we go. And a nice good mix. Oh yeah. All right. That was a rookie mistake, but it's been corrected. All right. Put it back, top back on. Push it back and let it continue to cook its own, do its own thing. All right, so I'll be back when I have to check these pork chops. All right, I'm gonna check the rice now, this instant white rice. All right, get a nice little fluff up here. Yeah, she looks really good here. All right. All right. All right, basically rice is done. Set it back. Continue to do its own thing, and I'll be right back to work on these pork chops. All right, everybody, these pork chops are actually done, and they are very beautiful. Beautiful, and they're going to be tasty. Chaletas. All right. Dynamite. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. And the last one, look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna put the last one in and let it do its thing. All right. So after this pork chops is done, we're gonna move on to the plantains. Okay, so I shall return. All right, everybody. Now we're on to the last step. The last pork chop is done. Now we're gonna do the fried plantains. Very simple to do. You gotta do them in batches. Try not to burn yourself like I just did. All right. We do half now. Doesn't take long for these to get done, because you're going to be double frying these. All right, you got to fry them, remove them from the oil, then smash them, and then put them back in for the second fry. All right, so when these are done for the first fry, I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna take these are done. I gotta show you the other process, what I have to do with these. Gotta get them out first of the oil. They're not done yet, but they get in there. All right, no more left in there. All right, so we're gonna move over here now. I gotta sit down for this. All right. So, what I'm going to do, I got my little mallet, got me a little piece of plastic wrap. Okay, I'm gonna take these, move them over just a little bit. I want that one. And that is it. And there she goes. I'm gonna put that one on the plate, do another one. And there you go, potato chips. All right. Did I just do? I can do it without that then. That's why I did it with the bag. Very nice. Very nice. About to lose one there. that's all it is of making fried plantains, potato chips, if you want to call them that. Now, I'm going to finish doing these here, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, I got all my my plantains. I did the first fry. Now I'm going to do the second fry. All right, my fried plantains, AKA to me potato chips, but good potato chips, the best potato chips. And now I'm going for the second fry. And they're going to get crisp up nicely and lovely. Them all in there. It's amazing. You see how they start to float? Only takes gotta get one down. A few minutes to cook them. That's all it takes. They look beautiful. Look at the color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. All right, I'm gonna let these continue to fry here just a little bit. It doesn't take long, a few minutes, a minute or two, give or take. You make the judgment call on it, and I shall return on the next step. All right, everybody, the second fry is done. All right, let me get them out. Oh yeah, these are lovely. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, bring them over here. Get this out of the way. Now, I want to arrange them a little bit, but everybody gets a little bit. Oh. And now, while it's still hot, you can put any seasoning that you want on it. And there you go. Fried plantains, 1, 2, 3, 101. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish up these last plantains, and after that, we're going to plate. All right, so I shall return when everything is all done. All right, everybody, this Spanish dish is completed. It's done. Happy Puerto Rican Day. Hola to all my fans out there. But I just want to say, this is delicious. But let's actually cut into the pork chop here. Get a little taste of this pork chop. I've been dying for this pork chop. All right. Looking good, but how does it taste? I can eat this all day. All right. So let me go back to the beans and rice. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is so good. This is so good. Now I'm gonna go put the plantains here. Oh my God. All right, everybody. I just want to say that thank you for watching my videos, and give me thumbs up, ring the bell, subscribe, and I look forward to future videos with y'all guys, and y'all guys have a wonderful day.